interlude quests in total before Notcry. That's fine, we're chilling. Also, why does this feel like I'm in The Lion King? Simba. Or am I Mufasa? Wait, what? What? Genshin? That was interesting. Hand-holding again! Cute! Cube. I was not expecting that. You know, I thought today was gonna be a nice vibe day. Ooh, tee-hee-ha-ha. Let's do some questing. Are you kidding me? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is, yeah. So she's just like, what, reliving it? Or that's like her last actual memories. Hold on, where's the sound?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay?
There we go. I wondered what happened. I forgot. I was streaming my dailies last night in Discord. My bad. Yeah, we're not from the same world. Are we? Uh-oh. She's realizing.
No. I come from your future.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hey! And hello, Crispy. Welcome in. Hi.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
I guess that's a positive. She's got a point.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Conria went kaboom. I think.
No, wait. Don't answer that.
You don't want the answer. How are we doing today? Not too bad. We no longer have the drink that caused me to have allergic reaction like last night's stream. We're good. We're vibing.
We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Whoa. Timey-wimey, fucky-wucky situation. Yeah. But I do believe we're just getting to talk to Deirdre the way she is now because of the key to our spaceship that she temporarily had in her possession, including the whatever our stinking abyss sibling did with the Lord of the Night. This is interesting. I don't think Traveler has seen the actual cataclysm of Conria. Have they?
I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything.
I would like to bring back my current theory of this current timeline where I am currently at in the story. I feel like the supposed prophesied savior that was blonde is us, and our sibling was just like used by the current king of Conria, and it was not actually them. Thank you for coming to my eerie talk.
It's just
I think I'm
too
right.
bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Manipulation? An our Genshin Impact? Who would ever? Yeah, no. I highly suspect that could be the case. either the prophecy was completely false, or the prophecy was completely correct and it was supposed to be us.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
He could easily find me. He doesn't care. He's playing a game with me even. Punk.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento?
Oh,
Proof that we met?
do you like a flower? I think.
That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento. Yeah, it would have to be our flower, right? The key? Nuh-uh.
Huh? What is it?
Oh, Traveler's starting to put it together, huh? Oh. Yeah, see, us, I knew it. You know, that her little turtle is her. Honestly, I really don't give a crap about this key. It's my brother's and not mine. Right? Uh-oh. If this is her future, if this is her fate... If she likes the key in her halo turtle form, who am I to deny her the key? I don't know. Like, maybe this key comes in handy later on. But it's not like I'm currently using it. I take the key. Oh, Wolfen! Hello! Hi, hi. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, that's not the end of the world. It is. It really is. No trespassing? Oh, of course it's our
So
sibling.
that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this.
Now you show your face. Curious. After you've been, you know, fucking around everywhere, now you decide to come see us crazy.
There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Huh. You knew of all this then. Now we're calling into question the timeline of the very beginning of the game.
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it.
Huh. I knew only the ending? What? But, weren't you talking to, like, the king and Conria or something? That's why you're called the prince?
When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me.
Huh?
The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you.
Is this a time loop? Oh, this is a time loop. Nuh-uh, wait.
I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
It is a time loop! So because I gave her the key in the future, somehow she was able to give him the key in the past? This is wild. Genshin brings both MCs into the story? Yeah. The MC you choose is obviously the one you play, and the other one is technically your opposition. Technically-ish, kind of. Meet. Hi, Grease. Hello. So she really did find him, though. I thought we were just seeing her memories, not literally talking to her through the space-time continuum.
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision.
Oh!
I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help.
What did you choose?
I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
All right. This explains exactly why our sibling is in Irminsul, and they are not considered a descender. That explains a lot, because the time loop, he is literally written down in Irminsul itself as being the Prince of Conria. And because of our talk with Deirdith and handing the key to our spaceship to her, she did in fact find Ether. And she handed him, hey, this is from your sibling. This is what they had. So when Conria was getting attacked, he left to come get us. And that's probably at the very beginning of the game when we tried to leave Teyvat. It was us together. We still didn't know what was going on. We were just following our sibling. They were like, yeah, we gotta go. We're leaving this planet. Let's leave. And we got stopped by the sustainer of Heavenly Principles. I think that's what the time loop is. Haven't cleaned out the inside of my PCs for a few months. Ooh, Grease, are you crazy? I clean out mine like, at least either once a week or once bi-weekly. Cause my cat sleeps on top of my PC, you know, I gotta clean it. AKA Asmodee, the ruler of space. He did mention the time one too. Interesting.
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation.
Yep.
Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment?
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories.
So that is the case. Oh.
This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
That's crazy. I've always known the sky here in Teyvat was fake, right? Like, we knew that one. But the time and space manipulation as well, I didn't think into a factor. Making you think about other theories, right? It is possible, Kiski. I mean, time loops, fake worlds. Honestly, I don't know. You're just succeeding in bringing us together. But unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. So am I talking to my future brother? Like, present brother? Past brother? She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world. But instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. If we kept the key... Now that comes into question. So we had the decision to choose. What would happen to Conria and our brother if we kept the key? So the Abyss sibling had their key and Traveler had theirs, right? So Somehow, while dealing with the calamity, Deirdith comes up to Aether, yeah, the Abyss sibling, and shows him another key. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete.
Okay.
I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since.
Ah. That's because of the Shade of Death. They said that was like a punishment of hers. That she had to create these ley lines very specifically and be very particular how they created them. And the Night Kingdom itself, for Natlin. I'm going to assume that is the only source that's technically outside of the others? Never been a believer as Asmodee as Paimon exactly. Oh, Paimon as a small fragment? I don't know, yeah. We still don't know what Paimon is or who she is. Heck, they could be the Heavenly Principles themselves. I don't know. Because the Heavenly Principles is absent. They themselves, the Shades, claimed to not know where they were or something? They're the only one missing. I don't remember if the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles is also missing. Less believer, more just find the answer in theory?
So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night.
No, I get why he did it. I really do. Because I think no matter what we chose there, to either keep our key
We have a situation at hand.
or hide our key and keep our key or hand it over to Deirdith, the cataclysm, was going to happen anyway, regardless. So I don't think our abyssal sibling could have actually saved Conria. Simply because I don't think it was them that could save it. I don't think they are the savior. Because they are written in Irminsul. They are not a descender. They cannot be on the outside of the laws that the Heavenly Principles has given to Vat. There are very few who are descenders. And I think it would take one descender to take out the other descender. Because isn't the Heavenly Principles a descender too? Is the Heavenly Principles a group or an individual? That is also an interesting question. Just in case there are Paimon enjoyers here. I don't think there's many, Grease, but you know, fair enough.
Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
But that's really interesting. I wanted to know how the conversation went with Aether and the Angel, the Lord of the Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, yeah, so all these dead Conrians in the past, etc. Can you make, like, a ley line for Conria or something? Yeah, no, I don't have that, but you can weave your thing in here. Oh, thanks. I want to see that combo. Were their real names being different and revealed? Well, literally every game I'm playing right now on stream, it's timey-wimey crap. We are having such an interesting loop going on. Especially now, because in Honkai Star Rail 2, I am coming to the conclusion that the cosmos itself is connected to the world tree. Right? Obviously so, because Welt is from Honkai Impact 3rd. From Honkai Star Rail. He literally traveled to a different dimension. So that is possible here. Which means there's a lot more out there in the space and the cosmos. And there's potentially different cosmos. What if the Heavenly Principles, if it's a person in particular, is more like an Aeon? Or like an Emanator that decided to come to a planet and say, this planet is mine. You know, this one's me. This is my planet. No one else. And they chose how this planet was going to be run. Because there were people on here before that. We had the dragons. The dragons had this planet before the Heavenly Principles showed up and was like, this is mine now. But for what? Why? Imagine we somehow run into a well XP in Genshin. I think that would be very interesting. Or, I don't remember, what was Locha's other name in Honkai Impact 3rd? I don't recall, it's been a bit. It was a little something something. It was a longer name. Well, it was just easier for me to remember. And I don't remember his full name either. I'm sorry.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate.
Is that what we're gonna call him? I think there could be a possibility he shows up. Well, yeah, duh. Maybe it was his title I didn't remember. Did I read that? I was so caught up. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley line. It's probably for the same reason. I forgot too? Yeah. Because they were like different Hershers for different things, right? Because Genshin is so Honkai Impact 3rd coded. It really is. Like, you're like, huh, yeah? Especially Girly Pop we met in the beginning looked like, Caslana. Void Archives. Yeah, Void Archives. Because that's technically, I think, Honkai Impact 3rd's auto. Yes. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah, it's either gonna be auto or welt that should bring it together, in my opinion. Whether that's we use some weird technology here, I don't know.
Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time.
Are you messing up Natlan doing that?
That superimposition is what allowed you and Diridith to cross paths.
Aren't you messing up Natlan? That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? Didn't the Lord of the Night say they will always be on the side of humanity? Or something? They're always gonna try to help the world?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions.
Okay.
With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work.
So, what did the Loom of Fate do? And isn't Aether a human? What? First grade, Nani? What do you mean? Yeah. So, like, we know the one who made all of the laws here in Tevat that all the people have to follow is a descender. We know that, at least. And I think the other descender was one of the dragons, right? And we're one of them, too. Oh, and then there's the Gnosis as well, we have to think of. I don't know the story behind that one. Is it World Quest? I want to know. We have to know now. But our sibling is not a descender. I personally believe the only people or beings that have the power to truly change the rules and how Teyvat works. And fight against Celestia would truly be another Descender. You have to fight a Descender with a Descender. I don't think there's another option.
What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World.
Oh. Can you not? Actually, can you? I don't know. I'm kind of here for it, but I'm also not. If you have to wipe out another nation to bring back an old nation, that is not it.
This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again.
At what cost? He said he superimposed it over Natlin. Is he sacrificing Natlin to try to bring back Conria? Not gonna fly with me. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, the human bit? Yeah, no. I'm just saying, we're a little bit different. We're not a Teyvatan, I guess is what I would call it. We are not a native to Teyvat. Because then there's the dragons, and that's why I was saying, not all descenders are human.
One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
I have an option. Did you know there's a thing called the chasm, and it's currently now empty? It's an option. There's also this big subspace in between different areas on the map where we currently still do not go, and there's no land there. So, I don't know what's there. You can put it there. Is reviving Conria so important to you? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? Did you have a hand in causing this?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank.
Another place, the Marshmore. Dumpster bunny, not like this.
It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
That's kind of fascinating, because we don't know much about the Traveler. You know, despite playing as them, we don't know much. But they did not have amnesia. That is a point. We remembered our brother, we remembered how we traveled, we remember everything else, but we did not know Teyvat because we were never truly involved until just recently. Your memories were erased. Now that, did we? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, we didn't have our memories erased. Wait a minute! Was that because of Irminsul? Is this another hint that he is affected by Teyvat and how the laws change here? And how the memories also change? Because they can affect us. So I think my theory about us being the savior is doubling down in just this conversation as it goes on.
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home.
Interesting. Because, think about it. How the time loop is currently working, and how Deirdre said we were her savior. We, the main character that we play as, we are the savior. Our abyssal sibling was never the savior. Because of the funny time loop. It was always us. It was always us, because we go from nation to nation saving them. Our name in Natlin means hope. I am so smart. I'm cooking! Wait! Dumpster bunny! What?
That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive.
Have I watched the Varka animated short? I have not yet. How do we tell our sibling, hey, I know you're like carrying this super big burden and guilt about this thing and you were supposedly supposed to be their prince and savior, but it wasn't actually you?
More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me.
That is a fair point. I just don't think it's your battle to be had.
Huh?
What? Oh, not voiced. I don't know why, but the way it just doesn't sound like you at all. Neither. This whole thing, your plan? What does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Oh, goodbye again! You're such a punk! We will begin anew. No, someone tackle. I think I have... Can't let him do it! What does that mean? What does that mean?
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
What does that mean? Asmodee was spying on us! Yep. I mean... To be fair, they would. Interesting. There are so many more possibilities now. Okay. Now the question remains here. Does anybody remember that there is just a battle going on versus the Abyss?
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course.
Dainsliff! We need to have a chat. Or we need to hold a seance and talk to, like, Capitano or something.
What's wrong? You look upset.
I have just continuously learned, Yeon-san, that my sibling is so involved in this world and I am not. Because that just levels us up when you really think about it. You're like, my sibling, who's not even from this planet, is constrained to the rules of Tevat, but I am not. At this point, can we still really say we aren't? I don't think we are. What if in a weird way, a future version of ourselves is the Heavenly Principles? I never thought of that. I think Paimon definitely has something to do with either the Shades themselves, the Sustainer, or the Heavenly Principles, right? Because this is a flying being with space. She's weird. I don't know.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world.
So does this lead credits that Paimon could have been Asmodee, like you guys are saying? I don't know.
Paimon Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
Because if they saw us in that suspended time, talking to our sibling about what we were going to do and what he was going to do, would they not want to see us in the future? It's fine! It's fine! Yeah, I just need some time to take everything in. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. My wife! My wife! Sit lolly!
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Oh, okay.
Huh? You met your brother?
Yeah, we didn't really long talk. I wouldn't call that a long talk. Though I suppose it has been longer than usual. Usually it's just him going, you won't remember this conversation, and then we do forget the conversation. Yeah, I talked to him, I guess.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Yeah, existential crises later, you're right.
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too.
We may not be recorded in Irminsul, but our journey has connected us to many inhabitants of the world and affected its history and fate. Yeah, because now we also have an ancient name. Hardly say we aren't a part of this world, maybe not in the same sense of our Abyss sibling. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, explain it into, I guess, the basic of ways that we are not, oh, what's the word? We are not governed by the rules of Tevat. We can make up our own. We do not have to cater to whatever others say for us to do. We're kind of on the same level as the principles themselves, heavenly principles. Just because of that. Like, the shades themselves are just, what, parts or shadows based off the powers of the heavenly principles? I don't recall. And we can use every single element. And I would assume, and we also have a natural way of going against the abyss and how we can purify it. No one else seems to do that unless they're another descender.
But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Why did they? Is it just because it's supposed to help more humanity? I will say Paimon's a lot more enjoyable now. She's also been getting better lines, I think. It's refreshing sometimes. That kind of caught me off guard, but I think it makes sense.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else.
Yeah?
So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Oh!
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now. You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
I'm like right at the edge, okay? I'm almost there, but I don't think I'm there.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan.
The Loom of Fate still confuses the ever-loving crap out of me. Like, what? Huh? Right? Like, huh? Where did this come from? Who originally made this creature-y thingy? Like, what is this? You know? Sure, time manipulation. Sure. Okay, Luma Fate? Is it just like a rule book? In a way.
However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
I can't wait to get to Nodcry, because I know Ildatore is there. I want to know. What's a rule book? Like, in my thinking of the Luma Fate, fate itself does not technically really exist, and whoever has the Luma Fate can decide how fate is written. So maybe it's part of how the laws and the creation of Tevat was kind of manipulated and made. Maybe there is just it, or something similar to it.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
It's okay, St. Lolly. We can find my sibling and then beat the crap out of them, and then we'll get our answer, okay? They've had it coming.
Huh.
All right, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
I'll take some tea.
I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about.
No, Dumpster Bunny, not like this. No. No.
Don't you agree, Traveler?
Not the monkey. Yeah? I really don't care for a celebration. I really don't. There's other things I need to get to.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
There's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like every small battle that Natlin seems to win, they're like, yay, let's feast! But then the people who know the actual consequences and what's coming up next, it's like, well, I have other things to do. You go celebrate. Good for you.
Eon-san, leave her be.
What if they make carne asada? I am so angry. I am so angry, Dumpster Bunny. I was just like chilling, relaxing, talking to some people, and then someone said they had carne asada. I'm so jealous. They were like, yeah, I'm eating this right now. And I was like, what? What? And I remembered you when they said that. I was like, oh, that's what Dumpster Bunny likes. I remember.
This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Round of applause for Sit Lolly. This is why she's my wife. No one else. Sit Lolly is wifey.
Traveler?
No, I like rolling my R. It's more fun. It's more fun. Harry. See, it's not necessary, but it's fun. Gimme. Oh! Grammar police, get her! Never! You will never take me alive! Probably not. I'll probably trip and fall. First 2 centimeters trying to run away from the grammar police. They'd be like, I almost feel bad. So we are gonna go check on Deardeth, Hilitril, Deardeth. Try this one. This is 2 in a row or the first letter. Well, yeah, but it's more fun. Or I could start saying tortilla. I have a cousin that unironically says tortilla. Unironically. You want to talk about bad? And there's worse. There's bad and then there's worse. I'm just a goofy goober and I like funny words. Oh man, I have to climb more. That's what I thought. Fine, you win. Is that what you wanted? Huh? Is that what you wanted? You win. Let me just... No? Darn it. Stamina, you think you can outwit me? You can't outwit somebody with a final brain cell that's a raisin. How does that feel? Hmm? It's like clubbing a baby seal. How does it feel now? Do you feel guilty? Yeah. Oh. Not really, punk. Let me guess. Hilitro? Or is it empty? Before you know it, I'm falling asleep, drowning it in a myriad of thought. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. A space and time for you. Wow, that was really on the nose for a quest. Yeah? You want to talk about those shades in particular, huh? Okay. Uh-huh. Just in time too, yeah, right in time for the ad break. Link. Oh yeah, chat, I still can't decide. Him. If I should still go for... I feel like I should go for Ayaka or somebody else for... Where is it? Ah, Temper Thyself. Right here. I'm thinking about swapping my choice. Paralogism? That's a big word. That's a big word for Aerie. Don't ask. Yeah, see, I'm thinking about Mona, Kokomi, like, I don't know.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah, really is a big word. Look, I try. I can make theories, and I can build lines to those theories. But big word is still big word. Hey, Jim!
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the
I don't know
mind.
why. Let's see, what is Constellation 2? Bona. When normal attack hits, there are a 20% chance that it will be automatically followed by a charge attack. Okay. Because we're also trying to, you know, we're going for Varka. We're going all in on Varka. Reminds me, do you have the short? Varka short? Gosh, so her buffs technically last longer when Ayaka uses her burst. While donning the ceremonial garment. Oh. Okay, yeah, Kokomi C1 doesn't really matter. I don't really like it. Okay, her C2 is good. Her C1, no, you just get the C1 to get to C2. Normal and charge attacks deal crowd damage to opponents, has 50% of decrease in the cooldown. Spirit summoning can be used one more time. Okay, that's actually really good. Yeah, the Shena C1 is decent. The Mona C2 is, I don't know. I could go for Mona C2 since that's a really good upgrade for her Hexray buff. Yeah, see, let's
More often than not, if you try to hold them back,
my cryo team is just kind of
swept
on the
away
back
by
foot
their own.
now. Or in the background, in a way. Let me get that short. See, gimme. Gimme. Load. There we go. Got it. I wasn't saying give me to you. Guys, please. Another prologue animated short. Barca the legend! It's a minute long. Wait, it's cool. We watch it. Shrinky shrink. There we go. Or my forehead looks nice. Yeah. That'll work. Let me mute Genshin RQ. Make sure this is unmuted. Close this tab. Alright.
Who caused a disturbance in fate.
Begin from the beginning.
You were telling us the tale of the blonde traveler who caused a disturbance in fate. Now, where were we?
Varka. Despite opposition from the church, he approved the request to borrow the Holy Lyre.
Wow!
So, Barbados and Varka went to Star Snatch Cliff to summon Dvalin. But Varka's wisecracking angered Dvalin, who flew back to Storm Terra's lair.
I love him already.
Varka and Barbados broke the seal and entered the lair. A fight to the death ensued between Varka and Dvalin, lasting one whole day and night.
If I'm not mistaken, fighting a real dragon was always Varka's greatest wish.
In the end, Varka defeated Dvalin, but sadly, they were unable to free Dvalin from the clutches of the abyss. Barbados had no choice but to seal away the gravely wounded dragon. After that, Varka was celebrated as a hero for resolving the Storm Terror threat. After a long era of peace, Mondstadt was reminded once more how safe and courageous Grand Master made them feel. All doubts about the old school knights were swept away.
Everyone's in here.
Good for him.
It's hardly a perfect ending, though. Poor Dvalin.
But at the same time, Varka could easily have been the hero. So why did he go on the expedition? Was it because of the disturbance in fate?
Firstly, the pact with the Hexenzirkel and the support of Barbatos made him feel safer leaving Mondstadt.
Wait a minute.
But of course, the real reason lies elsewhere.
Is that
Do you
Mona's
remember
teaching?
when he requested to be the first challenger of the Hexenzirkel's trial?
Circle's trial?
I'm impressed. You have passed the trial. State your request.
Whoa!
Request?
I'm looking respectfully.
I hadn't thought about that. I just wanted to put my strength to the test. Maybe I could get a peek at your scry glass?
He looked into your scry glass. But what could an ordinary human hope to see?
Most people would see nothing. All that can be seen within the scry glass is that which fate itself wishes to reveal to you.
Oh.
What I can
Oh,
be
that's
sure
weird.
of
You're right.
is that he saw a disaster. A calamity of abyssal origin has arisen in Nodcry.
Are we? The last signature weapon I got, I lost the 50-50. Okay. The only one I actually truly have was an accident. Okay, I was very new to the game, alright? And I was like, oh yeah, let me just get a Kokomi and then go get her weapon, and it worked. Where is this luck now? Where is this luck now? Come back to me, luck. Come back to me. I'm sorry. Technically, it's a 75-25. Yeah, It's here to mock me. It stays here to mock me. That was supposed to be Farina's! The luck appears when you go harm elite enemies and get 4-star artifact drops. Wait, you're right. I remember that tinfoil. I remember hearing that tinfoil. Someday, chat. Maybe someday soon. Yeah? Oh, so we were just running around as Yao Yao because it's her new day. It's her new outfit. Also, the weapon I currently have on her is the moon one. I thought it was very fitting. Oh. Yeah. And now it's time for Dumpster Run to go find my lantern. Yeah. Oh. Wait, let me look at that list you sent me. Yeah, the moon. Who else can make something cool that I own? The Farina, the Justice one. Yaming's signature one is Yummy Yum Cha. Oh, that's so cute.
Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Come on, let's get a move on.
Don't put off what you could do today, but I do that all the time. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's llamas. I don't think I have that though. Let me see. What is it? Boon? Oh, I do own it. So this one's llamas. Bing. There it is. Whisper in the wood. That's so cute. Like, why can't we send the signatures to homies too? Bing. Clear. What other wine do we want to try? Ooh, Nefer. Hanapuri? And, honey? Maybe I spelled that wrong. Oh no, here it is. Nice! Bing. Okay. We got this, chat. We can do it. I believe in us. Come on. We're gonna max it out. Probably. I am unintentionally becoming a cook in Genshin Impact. There it is! Hey! We made it! I'm so proud. I am amused by the smallest of things. And annoyed by the biggest. Hell yeah, cooking journey! Oh wait, let me clear this for next time. I use a lot of the crit rate ones, or crit damage. Did you get any cool lanterns when you were collecting? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't get to keep them, do I? Which is sad, I want to keep them all. Oh, right, this is a thing. Did I fight the wolf this week? I always try to make sure that's one of the main bosses I go get. Because you're capped about which ones you can get anyway, right? Did I do yours? Oh, I haven't! Okay, that's me for a later time. Alright, chat. 'Tis the time. I adorable, most cutest, most amazing chat ever. We're gonna go look for our raid. The time. Also, Dumpster Bunny, I'm kind of surprised to see you coming back tonight. Whoa, you're up late. But thank you for everyone for hanging out. Thank you for the adorable lanterns sent to me and the future ones I will see next stream as well. We're gonna do a little bit more of Lantern Rite later this week again and see what's up with the quest line. You know, it be as it be. If you are subbing, please pick up the subby hype, Airy Raid. If you are not, please pick up the green appies. And thank you for the list, by the way, Kite. Thank you, thank you. I just woke up. I'm going to bed straight after this. Oh, yeah. The in-between. Let me tell you. Been there, done that. Bum, bum, ba-dum. This has to be one of my favorite Lantern Rites, actually, so far. Not that I could do the full story. Yet. But, you know, have fun cooking. Yeah, you have a good night, too. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. You know what? Let's go say hi to Black Raz. Everybody stay awesome. I will see you all tomorrow. My stream is at 5 p.m. CST. We're gonna do some hunky Starbuck. We might just be doing like grinding for materials, not the actual storyline. Because it's not a long day and I don't want to get caught in a cutscene. So tomorrow's a chill day if you want to stop by and be awesome. I hope to see everyone soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, bye-bye.